Hi, my friends. My name is Ryan Freeman. Welcome to my life. Welcome to this update for my channel, which has not been very consistent lately, and I think that's going to change. Now, I'm going to give you guys a few personal updates about my life and how that's going to affect my channel. So, my wife and I are planning to move to Japan. This comes with a couple complications. First of all, obviously, whenever you're moving a house, there's a lot of logistics and money and questions. But when you're moving countries, it complicates matters even further. And then when your husband, me, well, I don't have a husband, referring to my wife's husband, me, has a criminal history in Japan, specifically smuggling psychedelics. This now involves lawyers and rolling the dice. Now, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I just read that in a Henry James novel. Fortune favors the bold. I'm a little optimistic, guys. I think I might get in. And we found a lawyer who's been very responsive, very helpful, have a really good feeling about this person. So my wife is flying to Japan tomorrow with our baby, Alice, who's a year, 5 months. And then also she's pregnant, and we're expecting our second daughter in November. So, I have a mix of emotions. I've gone through the gamut. A lot of sadness. I'm a bit of a sentimental guy. You've probably seen me cry a few times on this channel. And Alice and Yukiko are a huge part of my life. And so the thought of even missing them for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks and then even extended periods of time really sort of could break me. But I'm trying to stay positive, and it will have some, I think, positive impact on this channel because I will have the time to throw myself into the channel to make a lot more videos and to bring more content and to also see how the different lifestyle without my family changes my creativity. So my wife flies tomorrow. We will apply with a lawyer. That application process takes 2 to 3 months generally per try. Sometimes, according to the lawyers that we've talked to, immigration might not pass you on the first time. They like to see that you're persistent. And so we're going to try multiple times. So it could be I get into Japan in 2 months. Could be I never get in. And my wife just has an extended time in Japan with her family. Which is a good thing because my baby has two cousins around the same age as her waiting for her to play with them. 3 minutes walk from where my wife will be staying with her parents in Shizuoka. That's a province not far from Tokyo, about 2 provinces over, right near Mount Fuji and near the sea, as well as a lot of family. My daughter Alice's Japanese family has not met her whatsoever. So as sad as I am for myself, how am I going to survive without my wife? See, when I was single as a bachelor, I know I'm kind of going off topic. When I was single as a bachelor, my life functioned. I had everything taken care of. But once you live with your wife or your spouse, suddenly you guys kind of split the various things that need to get done. And so now I'll find out how helpless I've become since I have become reliant on her in many capacities. Not the least of which is company and affection and all that. So yeah, it could be that I never get in, and they just have this time in Japan and then they have to come back to America. It could be I get in really quickly in 2 months, and it could be that it takes a couple tries. And we don't know. That's sometimes in life you have to take a risk if you do want to follow your dreams. And our dream, at least for raising our children, we're both much more keen on raising them in Japan. It's a safer country. It's a quieter country. You've probably heard me complain about helicopters and leaf blowers on this channel. Maybe you think I'm a little crazy about that, but I do want a place that's a little less hectic. Southern California, La Puente, where I live, is a little wild. Yeah, and also, we'll be living in Shizuoka near her family. Her grandfather's kind of rich guy, and he has like an apartment complex, so he has an empty apartment waiting for us. So that's kind of cool. Whether or not that works out, we'll see. But I've lived in Japan before. Pretty confident I can get a decent paying job there. And actually, her family owns a go-kart track, and they've even offered me a job. So if you ever apply for Japanese immigration or passports, what they want to see is that you'll have a guaranteed income. So they've offered to give me a guaranteed income working at the go-kart track. Whether or not I actually end up working on the go-kart track, it'd be kind of cool, different than teaching. And it would be like, I'd be interested to do running in Japan, and hiking in Japan, and jiu-jitsu in Japan. And then eventually our hope is to move out to the countryside. Like, I was in the hospital the other day for this finger, which I hurt in jiu-jitsu. I've been out of jiu-jitsu doing trail running and push-ups recently. Hurt my finger a few weeks ago. Not a fracture. It might be a torn ligament. I'm not sure. I'll get an MRI soon if it doesn't look like it's all the way going to mend on its own. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so while I was waiting to get this x-ray for this fracture that didn't exist, I found an article on this Google app that I would have never gone to. And it talked about how Japan had one of the highest vacancy rates in the countryside, and that there's all these house giveaways and really cheap prices for houses in Japan if you live in the countryside, which is what my wife and I want to do. I know that comes with a lot of hardships. I know a lot of over-idealistic people move to the countryside and then regret it, but we really want to do that. We've been watching movies and anime that take place in the countryside. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. I wouldn't even mind living, if Japan doesn't work out, we might try to move out to the countryside here in America. So I'm applying for online jobs right now. We'll see how that goes. So anyways, that's a little update. I'm going to be saying goodbye to my wife and Alice and my little baby that's just starting to kick and push a little bit inside her mom's womb. And this is going to be a hard time for me. I might have to come on YouTube and cry in front of you guys. I'm sure I'll get a little tender, but I'll try not to. With all the time that I'm not spending with my wife and baby, I want to throw it into not only working to save money, but also bringing more content to you guys. And I want to bring more varied content. I'm not exactly sure how it will go. Just know that everything I make will be with my joy and fun and play, and hopefully something that you guys out there would like to watch and benefit from. And if you have any requests, put it down in the comments. I'll be happy to satisfy your request. All right, that's it for today. My name's Ryan Freeman. I will see you soon. Bye.